right now we're going to skip page 24 and 25 because I want to teach the tune on 26 and 27 and 28 and 29, and we'll come back and do these two pages in another lesson. So let's go over now to Amazing Grace on page 26 and 27. If you play it just with the dots, you're going to start on D and go to G. And this is in the key of G, but it's not in the G box. We're going to play D, G. Look at your dots and you see your third strike is up here on B, and your fourth strike is back on G, and your fifth strike is on B. So the words would go, Amazing Grace. And as I have said before, there's nothing in the notation of the dots that tells you that you're going to stay any longer on the G than you did on the D. But when we do it with the notation, you can see that it's written with a quarter note, a half note, and then 2 eighth notes. So it would be Amazing Grace. So play it just like you would sing it. In the second frame, it's how sweet the sound that saved. And that's as far as we're going to go in that frame. The first strike is on A, second strike on G, third strike on E, fourth strike on D, fifth strike is a D again, and sixth strike is a G. So play it with me, and I'll sing it, and you play along. How sweet. How sweet the sound that saved. Now, the third frame is A Wretch Like Me, and it starts on B, G, and back to B, and then A. Now cross over for your fifth strike to the D on the left side of your treble bridge. So, a wretch like me. Let's try that again. A wretch like me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play the first 3 frames, going by the dots. We're going to look at the notation in a minute, but right now let's just get used to the dots. I don't want you to learn to depend on the dots. The dots are just there to help you locate the notes. After the first several lessons, we'll be just learning songs straight from the notation without any dots. But learn how to use the dots because they'll help you get off to a good start. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Now in frame 4, we're going to go back and forth across from one side to the other of the treble bridge. The first strike is on the right side, second strike is on the left side. It goes B, D, B, D again, and back to B. And then back over for your sixth strike is going to be over here on the right side of your treble bridge on G. I once was lost. Fifth frame. But now I'm found. It's just all right there between D and G. D, E, G, G, E, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the sixth frame, it jumps from D back to G, just like it did in frame 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, D, G, B, G, B, A, G. Let's go back and do frames 3, 4, and 5. 4, 5, and 6. Starts on B on the right side of your treble bridge, and then your next strike is D on the left side of your treble bridge. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. let's look at the notation and we can make sure we're understanding the rhythm correctly. It starts on D, on your D marker. D, G, B, G, B, A, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, D. Jump over to the left side of your treble bridge, back to the right. B, D, B, D, B, G, down to D. D, E, G, G, E, D, D, G, B, G, B, A, G. Well, there's one thing we haven't really talked about very much, and that is how do you know which hand to use? And if you're playing very slowly, it doesn't always matter, but if you get to playing fast, you want to get in a position where you can go from one side of the bridge to the other without having your sticks get crossed over in time in a knot. So this tells us the R means to start with your right hand. So let's try it that way. Right, left, 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 right, left. And your left hand can go right over to that left side of the treble bridge, and your right hand just stays over here on the right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And your left hand has to cross over and play on the right side of your treble bridge on lost. I once was lost. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Now your right hand comes down to the D. Left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now if you remember your G arpeggio, you can end it with a real pretty arpeggio there at the end. G, B, D, G.